We have many families that come to our cutting edge family here at all three locations that are single parents. And this is a group of people I tremendously admire. It requires a lot of perseverance to raise a special needs child, but raising a special needs child alone can be an equally as difficult challenge. And oftentimes, I work more directly with some of these parents in the challenges that they face. I know many of us feel like single parents when we have a spouse that travels the world or is gone most of the month, and you feel like you're a single parent, but you're not a single parent all the time. And whether it's a divorce situation or a death or whatever it is, it's really critical that you establish some sort of support system around you. Many people have extended family or immediate family that help out, and I can tell you, we have many grandparents out in that waiting room. We have aunts, uncles, siblings. We have all kinds of people helping out in that process. And a lot of times, if that's the case, we're not debriefing with that other care provider. We're emailing you, the parent, because maybe you're having to work and you can't be there. So we're very sensitive to that. We have many that have had to use family or use siblings or use somebody they've hired to be a care provider to bring them to therapy and all those after school activities that you have to go through. But it's critical you develop some sort of support structure around you, whatever that can be. That may not be family, that may be church, that may be organizations you're involved in. And if you need any assistance with that, we can probably direct you to groups that can help you. There are actually single parent special needs community groups that meet and discuss or talk online. And I think somebody in your same situation can help you problem solve some strategies you might be in, because they may be a few steps ahead of you in the process. So that's a very important thing. I know a lot of our families that are single, if there's a divorce, I really challenge them to get that other parent on board so that they have somebody working with them rather than against them. Also, to stick with a kind of structured schedule so there is some predictability in the day and you feel like you have some control of your life, and that kiddo feels like they have some control of their lives. Typically, our kids struggle with transitions, so predictability lends some security to them. So that's another thing I would think about. It's also real important, whether it's 30 minutes once a week, to have some family time alone with that kiddo. Something they can count on. It's a time where you can relate and do something fun that's unique just for you guys. But I think the most important thing I can tell you, and this is the most important thing across any of the strategies I suggested, would be take time for yourself. You have to have time to yourself to regenerate and revive and get a break. If you're feeling tremendously stressed out, a lot of times parents, what I used to love to do when I met often with other special needs parents, but I might go to a group of some sort that's related to my child's issues, and those people could totally relate to where I was feeling, and I could just pretty much say whatever I was feeling, and I felt encouraged when I left. We also have several people that attend counseling themselves, which I think is a healthy approach. The people that choose to go to counseling are choosing from a healthy place. And I think it's important because that person is not in your situation, and you can say whatever you want to say and get that off your chest and be able to work through that process of grieving or struggling that you might be going through. That's a healthy approach, not an unhealthy approach. So these are just a few strategies, but if any of you, our families, are in that situation and you're needing additional support, feel free to reach out to us, and we would absolutely love to help you.